In World of Warcraft's battlegrounds, sometimes the best way to win is to lose quickly. During the Classic of 2019, players realised that a fast, decisive loss would earn them much, much more honour per hour than dragging out some hopeless match. Efficiency began to replace pride. The goal wasn't victory anymore, it was maximising your time, minimising your suffering, and moving on to the next match as quickly as possible. Ranking and the gear that followed from said ranking was the ultimate prize. But here's where the prisoner's dilemma of Alterac Valley quietly takes root. The prisoner's dilemma is a classic thought experiment in game theory that illustrates a conflict between individual gain and collective good. Imagine for a moment two prisoners, separated and unable to communicate with each other, both accused of a serious crime. Each is given a choice: betray the other for a lighter sentence, or stay silent and hope that the other does too. If both prisoners stay silent, they receive light sentences. If one betrays and the other stays silent, the betrayer walks free while the silent one suffers a heavy penalty. But if both betray, they both suffer, just not as badly as the silent one would alone. Logically, betrayal seems safer because you can't trust the other person not to betray you first. But if both act selfishly, they end up worse off than if they had simply trusted each other at all. The dilemma shows how rational self-interest can actually lead to worse outcomes for everyone involved, even when cooperation would have been the best path for everyone involved. Each player loads into Alterac Valley and is faced with a similar choice. Do they work selflessly with the team, grouping and killing lieutenants and commanders, ensuring the match ends swiftly at the 6-minute mark, and everyone gains more honour overall? Or do they act selfishly, chasing honourable kills, lingering in the field of strife just to squeeze a little more honour out of the match, even though it has the potential to drag down everyone else's? If everyone cooperates, the game and the group flourish. The loss is fast, efficient, and paradoxically victorious in its own way. But if even a few players act selfishly, it erodes that trust that is needed to sustain that level of cooperation. Why should I charge the objective if no one else will? Why should I be killing and kiting lieutenants while others roam and farm kills? Jean-Jacques Rousseau once wrote, "Man is born free, and yet everywhere he is in chains." In AV, those chains are invisible but heavy, the bonds of trust that link one random player to another. Without trust, freedom curdles into chaos. Everyone pulls for themselves, and no one moves forward. You start to see this vividly when the match begins to spiral. Instead of an efficient loss, the game dissolves into endless skirmishes and turtles. Objectives are ignored. Timers tick upward. The honour that you hope to farm efficiently bleeds away minute by minute, the direct cost of this mistrust. AV then isn't just a contest of skill or tactics. They are miniature social experiments. They ask a timeless yet brutal question. Can you trust a stranger with your dreams of reward? Time and time again, the answer wavers, and yet not all is despair. More often than not, this fresh classic, a team will work together. They will throw bodies at objectives, lieutenants, accept the swift loss, and move on, better for having trusted. In those matches, something beautiful shines through, I feel. A fragile glimpse of what is possible when strangers trust each other, however briefly. And maybe that's the real reason hidden in the chaos of Alterac Valley. Victory and loss, efficiency and waste, they are just surface ripples. The deeper truth is that every match of Snow Prison that you load into is a test of faith, not in the game, but in each other as players and human beings. As Russian novelist Fyodor Dostoevsky once said, the degree of civilization in a society can be judged by entering its prisons. And perhaps that degree of civility in a game like classic World of Warcraft can be judged by entering its battlegrounds.